Now, here's something I wanted to add that is a fascinating yet slightly uh, fear-inspiring um, aspect of this. On my channel, um, this word from your mother uh, commented, and don't worry, she's female. She is a mother. um, she she commented the outline of the mountain of harmonics, which is the holy mountain of harmonics, looks very similar to the outline of Trump Tower. And she was right, because here is Trump Tower. And as you see, the jagged line, okay, it's very similar. Not only that, but the building is facing directly west. Not only is it facing directly west, but right here. But if you take this line, take this directly across, it's right in the center of the triangle of the roads. Right in the center. Now, if you look at Trump Tower, up here is the coordinates. 40.762 degrees north. Over here is the western 73, but we're not going to look at that right now. 40.762 degrees north. Now this location here is, here it is, 40.76. It doesn't change much here. 40.763. So we want 40, and we want 40.762. So it's basically this house right here. This house right here, 40.762, 40.762. There's not much space between these two. So it's right here is the direct westerly point. And this is right on the dividing line between Illinois and Indiana. These two houses. Right on the dividing line. That's strange. That's just funny. That's strange. So these two houses, this one's in Indiana, this one's in Illinois, right across the street from each other. So what I did is, how far is it? You can see it here. Trump Tower to the house on the south side. This is the one of those two houses, the one in the Illinois side. It's a direct straight line. It's a straight line. And it is 1,141 and a half kilometers. 709 plus some miles. 709 miles. So again, with this, and don't forget, there's also a Trump Tower in Chicago as well. So right by here, right by Battleground, maybe by the Wadjet, same degree as the Wadjet. Let's see where the Wadjet is. Lafayette, here it is. this is the shape of a yoni as well. These trees here in the shape of a yoni. So there is more going on here. And let's just take a look at Battleground Golf Club. Let's see, what can we use as a reference point? Let's use this address right here. I don't want to invade their privacy. I don't want to invade their privacy. So instead, I'm going to choose the golf club. I'll use this to put here. Now this to the Battleground Golf Club, right where the Wadjet is. Okay, right there, right where the Wadjet is. This is 1,082 miles, a little shorter distance, and 672 miles, and not a straight line, but it is slightly south, corresponding a little bit towards this, but I think this would go south a little more. It would go south a little more, but this is still a good representation of it. It's not exactly straight, but this is where the center of the but this is where the center of the triangle is. Okay, right by Lafayette, right here. We'll go right to the center. All right. Kankakee, Danville, yep, almost right in the center of it. Unbelievable. So from Trump Tower to this, to Prophettsville and the Wadjet, takes us right to the center of the triangle. Isn't that a coincidence? Isn't that a coincidence? Isn't that a coincidence? Going right under the Wadjet. Now the Wadjet. Let me tell you a little bit about the Wadjet. The Wadjet is W-E-D or W-W-A-D, the beginning, and in Egyptian and Persian, that corresponds to blue or green. And the jet at the end is Iat or Ia. The J becomes an I, and that corresponds to what the ancient Magi's considered to be the perfect union of the soul with the higher self. Ia is considered the most holy spiritual being that you can produce outside of you. It's the culmination of your work. And they're trying to use that as a culmination for their work. So W-A-D, W-E-D, wed, is where we get the name wedding from. It's how we wed. We merge the two halves into one. That's the wed. The jet is the spirit. You're wedding the spirit. This is the bride. This is the marriage of the bride with the body of the material. This is in every verse where they're talking about the bride. This is it. In the same places where they have the branch, the same thing in Virgo. So the Wadjet means the wedding of the Ia, the wedding of the perfect spirit, the what they call the Ka and the Ba, the spirit that the Ka is the spirit that forms around your body, that is a character of your body. Is like if you have a ghost, your ghost would be the Ka. It would be the spirit that encompasses a reflection of your body. Whereas the Ba is a deeper version of you. The Ba is your witness inside of you. It's not your character, whether spirit form or body form. It's your witness inside of you. If the two of them merge, even after death, and it can be done with shamans. I'm just hearing about this. I don't know anything about it, but I hear about this remotely, off the internet. But in my research, everyone talks about the Ka and the Ba. There is a specific reason. It's all in the Egyptian Book of the Dead. But when the two merge, they become the ultimate spiritual self. And this ultimate spiritual self is the Ia, and the Wadjet is the Egyptian form of wedding, merging, the process of merging the Ia with the Pharaoh, with the King of Kings. And that's what this is implying here. They're using that energy from the Trump Tower. It just seems like it's the Trump Tower, but it could be, who knows? I'm not pointing at that or accusing anything, but the evidence is there. Comes down, the line of sight comes down to this point, which is the base of this energy right here, and it fueling this triangle in order to excite the swan in the cage, the spirit in the swan who is in a cage, and having this earthquake cause all the havoc that excites this whole process. And this, I'm sure, is not even the entire thing. This, I'm sure, is not even the entire thing. This is all I could come up with. So, next video, I'm going to show you how to spiritually combat this, if you believe in this stuff. But to me, there's more evidence for this than there is for anything religion gives you. So, 2 eclipses over Carbondale, Illinois. The anagram for Carbondale.